Welcome back, Pickdawgz family. Welcome to Nicky's NRFIs. Nick Mencken here with Pickdawgz. Today is July 17, 2023, and on this show, all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game. A NRFI means no runs first inning, while a YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into my free plays, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you haven't done so already, turn on that notification button. That way, every time we drop another free sports play, you are notified. And if you're looking for some of the best handicappers in this world, head over to pickdawgz.com and check out our premium picks tab, where you'll find the hottest handicappers in this industry. And best of all of our daily packages come with credit guarantee. You can read more about that on our website under any daily package we cappers have to offer. Now, a little recap of yesterday's game games going 2-1. That Boston Red Sox game and Chicago Cubs. Rafael Devers hit a solo bomb with 2 outs. Cubs didn't score in that bottom half of the first. It ended in the first inning 1-0. We were close to another sweep, but we're still hot, and let's roll right into today's games. Game number 1 between the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners. Right now for the Minnesota Twins, Gray will be on the mound with a 4-3 record with a 2.89 ERA. He'll be matched up against the Seattle Mariners' Gilbert with a 7-5 record and a 3.66 ERA. Gray's been pitching absolutely phenomenal for this Minnesota Twins team. He does have an ERA under 3. That's really good for a starting pitcher, especially in the MLB. And then you have Gilbert on the other hand. Gilbert, he tends to give up a lot of hits and a lot of runs early on in ball games, especially with his fastball. It's over the top. He'll come over the top. It's more so a flatter fastball. So a lot of hitters will see his fastball, I think, early on. But he's pitching at home, and his record shows that he's a lot better pitching in Seattle. So I don't believe any runs are coming across in the first 6 outs of this ball game. Granted, the Minnesota Twins haven't been producing that many runs as of late, and the Seattle Mariners only scored 2 yesterday against the Detroit Tigers. I think they'll get off to a slow start offensively too in this game, especially against the Minnesota Twins and Gray. That's why I don't think there will be any runs coming across in the first 6 outs. We're smacking the NRFI. No runs first inning. So we're on to game number 2 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. Right now for the Tampa Bay Rays, McCallahan will be on the mound with an 11-1 record with a 2.53 ERA. You got to tip your cap to it. He's 11-1 and his ERA is under 3. He's been absolutely dominant for this Rays team. He'll be matched up against the Texas Rangers' Dunning with an 8-2 record and a 2.84 ERA. Both of these pitchers have great records. Dunning, too, for this Rangers team, has kept this Rangers spark in that rotation. I know Dunning will be ready, and McCallahan, I mean, he's 11-1. He's been absolutely having a Cy Young caliber type of season. I don't think any runs are coming across in the first 6 outs of this ball game. I believe it's going to be a rubber match between the Rays and the Rangers. That's why in game number 2, we're smacking the NRFI. No runs first inning. Let's roll into our third and final game that I've selected for you today between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Right now for the Detroit Tigers, Manning will be on the mound with a 3-1 record and a 3.72 ERA. He'll be matched up against the Kansas City Royals' Lyles. I said Lyles was pitching yesterday. He's actually scheduled to pitch today. He is 1-11 with a 6.42 ERA. The Detroit Tigers did not score a run yesterday in yesterday's game against the Seattle Mariners. I think Detroit Tigers will get to Lyles, especially his season that he's been having. It's been an absolutely atrocious season that he's been having right now. So I do believe there will be runs coming across in the first 6 outs of this ball game. The Kansas City Royals in yesterday's game against the Rays did score in that first inning against Eflin. So the Kansas City bats are hot right now, and I think the Detroit Tigers will get to Lyles. So in game number 3 between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals, we're smacking the YRFI. Yes runs first inning. Let's take a recap of the games that I've selected. Game number 1 between the Twins and the Mariners. We have a NRFI. No runs first inning. Game number 2 between the Rays and the Rangers. We have a NRFI. No runs first inning. In our third and final game between the Tigers and the Royals, we have a YRFI. Yes runs first inning. Once again, this is Nick Mencken with Pickdawgz. If you have not done so, smack that like button. Helps us out a ton. And subscribe to our YouTube channel where we have over 134,000 subscribers and growing daily. And feel free to leave a comment below. I'd like to read and respond to all my comments. And if you're looking for my top plays, my MLB lock of the day, check the description below. The link is there, and I will see you guys tomorrow.